Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob of the Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something that came in. I've been waiting for a while. I pre-ordered this and I'm super excited. It came in from BladeBinge, a fellow YouTuber that I really enjoy. He's a really good guy. Cole designed a knife, Tristate EDC, if you haven't heard about it. I believe this is his knife. I did a review and impressions of a prototype, but that was a prototype. Here's the production one, so let's take a look. All right, today I'm opening up my knife with my Best Tech OEM'd Grambo knives. This is the Russ, designer out of Australia, making some really cool knives. Beautiful hollow grind front flipper with thumb studs. This is just such a fun knife. I don't carry this enough, but I want to. I really, really like the knife, so it's one of those that you may not see me carry a lot, and you think, well, is it going to catch and release? Nope. It's just a knife that I'm keeping it because I really like it. All right, so first of all, I got a BladeBinge sticker, which is very cool. All right, and then we've got some fantastic bubble wrap. That's nice. Top of the line bubble wrap. So very, very cool. All right, so here's our BladeBinge sticker. We'll save that for giveaways, right? So we'll save that for the next one. All right, so we did the review. This is going to be my impression of the production version. See if it's different. Now I did the all black one, which is not the one I ordered. I ordered the all silver one. So it doesn't say on here. It doesn't. So let's take a look. What do we have in here? All right, so we got a pinch grip all day long, a little patch. Hollow be thy grind. Ooh, this is a little shinier in this version. Okay, very, very cool. All right, so we got a little, Tristache cleaning cloth. Well, I'm going to save that. That's mine. That's definitely mine for sure. All right, do we have anything else in there? Nope. And here she is, the Silver Surfer. Oh, yeah. I like the patch, though. Pinch grip. I didn't get one of the stickers. I think he only had 100, so I guess I wasn't one of the first 100 who ordered the knife. All right, so the one I had was all black version. I wanted the Silver Surfer version, which is this one, and I like this. I like the look of it immediately. All right, things I noticed immediately were a lot of the rounding, chamferings, all that stuff. Still here, still here. All right, oh, that's even softer now. Okay, cool. That was a small thing I had a little issue with. It was a little pokey there, but that's nice. Looks like that's been ironed out. Let's look at this. Dead nut centered for sure. Okay, got the little Tristache on there, so that's cool. Tristache, the mustache. The Tristache has the mustache. All right, so there we go. Very, very cool. Backspacer still. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a flick to see what we're at. Ooh, there's that satin finish. Nice. Oh, super nice. All right, so this is a button frame lock. So this attaches to the frame lock, so you can open and close it with the button as well. But you can also lock it in place like this. And so I don't have an issue with this. Now over here, could you theoretically open it? I guess you could, but it all depends on how you hold it, right? So when I hold it over here, the button's right between my two fingers, and I'm still locked in place up here and holding the frame lock, so it's like going against it. The action is really nice, really, really nice. Okay, beautiful hollow grind. Still got that super thin pokey tip, nice sharp. Now, the one I got from him, been prototype gone around, so let's see what the factory edge is like. This is a true factory edge. Okay, nice, not bad, not bad. It's got some grip to it. It's got some edginess, some toothiness. Let's see, what angle are we at? For a second, this was a recurve. That's what I was looking at. Is it a little recurve? No, it's flat. Okay, it's this angle. It kind of throws me off with the hollow grind. It makes you almost think it's like a recurve, but it's not. Let's see what the angle is. So I think it's a very thin hollow edge, and so the edge is really long down there. So I'm going to guess we're probably at 25, because when you've got a super thin behind the edge, you don't have to go like super low angle. You can go 25 degrees and kind of give a little strength to that knife, right? Yeah, that's what I feel like it's around there. Okay, cool, cool. All right, so of course the first thing we're going to do right away, and I didn't do it with the prototype because it wasn't my knife, but let's do this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put Skiffs in there. I've got to assume I have some. I know Cole's not going to put Skiffs in because he feels like it's perfect, which is fine, and that is true. You know, he's had a lot invested into this, and I get that. I will probably never design a knife. All right. Will I ever give input on a knife? Probably. I'll be more than happy to help people help them with ideas for a knife, but I'm not going to ever make a knife myself. All right, so let's take this guy apart. We'll start back up here. We don't have to worry about the clip. I don't think, let me see. don't think I need to. Yeah, I don't think I need to tune it. It's tuned really nicely. It's not super tight, not stiff. I like that. So I'm not going to worry about taking off the clip. I don't want to lose traction on this one. Scratch that beautiful pivot. And so we have a little Loctite on there. Not much, but a little. So there we go. So there's the frame lock, how it attaches on here. One piece right there. Very cool. These look like they might be 5/8. Let's take a look. I have trouble getting my little measure one out here. 3/16 maybe? Nope. It is 5 millimeter. All right, 5 millimeter. And I bet these are 1/16 in size. Of course I dropped it. And I will tell you, not bad movement. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, 1/16. All right, so we need 5 millimeter 1/16. Let's see. I should just have one of those. 1/16. There we go. All right. Now, here's my question. A lot of you guys are going to say, do you have to put skiffs on? No, you don't. Never have to put skiffs on there. You really don't. But I love putting skiffs on there. And if you do like to do skiffs, hey, don't forget to use RNK10. Use my code. Save yourself some money so you can buy some more knives, right? Definitely take advantage of that. Use RNK10, saves you 10% on skiff. And they also have thick washers. So if you like washers on your knife and you bought a knife that has caged bearings, and you're like, man, I really wish it was a washers. You can switch that knife out to be thick washer. That's the cool thing about Steve's skiff. He has thick washers and these bearings. So it's kind of like Hinder came out with that tri-way sort of thing. And other people have done this before, by the way. This is not unique to anybody, but this just allows you some options. So, it especially if your work environment requires you not to use washers, then you might want to not to use cage bearings. You might want to use washers because it's a little better sealed, right? So, all right, so there we go. I'm going to put these over here, the old ones. Old ones over here. All right. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, no need to adjust any of that as far as I'm concerned. I think it's all good right now. Okay, so let's just make sure that captive pivot is in there. Hold on. Okay, there it is. All right, so it's in there. Now, with that little bar there, I've got to make sure I get through and get engaged on there. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see what we got going on here. I see what we got going on. We've got a captive pivot. I didn't see that. The captive pivot is on this side. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. That makes a difference. So if you didn't know what I was doing, first I got to put the washer back over on top here. There's a captive pivot. You see a little D shape right there? So we got to get that through there. So let's get that on there first. All right, now I'm on. Perfect. All right. Now I'll come back and do a little Loctite later. Let me just get this back on first. Where's my... Oh, I was using this. That's right. Forgot I used that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the heavyweight 85 nano weight oil on the... Oh, whoa. It's coming up so fast. Dang. I'm going to have to maybe get rid of these guys soon because they are just... They're just spilling like crazy. All right, there we go. We're all done. So I've already reviewed this knife. I'll try to see if I can remember to put a link in the description if you wanted to see the review of the prototype. And I'll summarize real quick here what I think are the biggest differences between it and the production one. Give you a hint, there's not much. It's pretty fair. So you did a good job. The production one's really close to what you want. So nice. All right, let me just put this stuff away. All right, so real quick, in case you guys don't know, you need to know what size pivot it takes. This takes the 5mm. Let's zoom in a little bit. Not that. About that. We'll put this one over here. This takes the 5mm, 1/16 ball size, 1/16 of an inch, 12 ball count. The original one was 11. He upped it to 12, so he had an extra ball bearing in there. 0.2 inches inner diameter, which is 5mm. 0.3708 inches outer diameter. And then the thickness of the washer, not the ball, but is 0.05 inches. Sometimes that matters, not usually, but anyway, so that is the cage bearings that this one will take. So if you have any questions, all right, I'm going to put this off to the side and put it in with the knife. Definitely a cool knife. Pretty nice. I know that there might be a drop coming up. I think BladeBinge, once they get all the orders out, they may be doing a drop, so just keep an eye out for that. They didn't have a bunch. I think he's coming out with a second one at some point. You know, this was just a first run to see how it goes and everything. I think that's a fair assessment. All right. Now, I did a little stropping, right? We did a little stropping. Did it change anything? Oh, we did. So, strop it up a little bit, and that's super sharp. Very nice. All right, very cool. Yeah, no blade play. Love that. Catches on there, thumb. Really nice. Action's great. Little control drop shut. You see that? So, and you can even make it more drop shut if you push in here, over here. It's hard not to use the button, but that's cool. Definitely good grip. Texture's really nice. Oh, it's flat underneath. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a little flat spot underneath where the clip is. So that's nice. That should go in and out of the pocket really well. It is right hand tip up only. But all right, so what do I notice? What's different? It was a little sharp on the prototype here. That's been taken care of. It was a little sharp on the tip here. That's been taken care of. These are all good things so far. Yeah, this was a little sharp up here. This is not sharp now. Finger choil is really nice. Super comfortable. Love the Silver Surfer, by the way. This is my favorite. Glad I got that. Yeah, definitely. And the black mustache looks like a nice little touch on there. Can hardly see it with all the reflection, but it looks nice. So very, very, very cool. Yeah, nice. That's all there's to it. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions about it, but also you can check out my review. I'll tell you, that's the only difference. Everything is what I saw it was, and I'm very happy to say that. I really liked it. I like the prototype a lot. So there we go. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out. Allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who watches the videos, enjoys the content, who comments, who's part of the live stream, who's part of the whole community. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate you so very much. If you haven't already, hit that notification button down below so you can be notified of future content like this and other video. And also a big shout out to all my channel members. I sure do appreciate you guys. You guys do two amazing things for me. You encourage me when, you know, I don't do this full time, I'm part time. So you encourage me, you're like my workout buddy, and keep me going. So thank you. Thank you. The other thing is you also allow me to do things way sooner than I ever thought I'd be able to do. So I am so grateful to you guys. Thank you for your generous support of this channel. And as long as you're generous to me, I want to be generous back to you. And I do two exclusive things for channel members. I do a once a month members giveaway. And I also make sure, you know, if you're a brand new channel member, you get a channel sticker and a little thank you note. So first of all, about the members giveaway, there's a regular giveaway for everybody. That happens every week. And you got, so you know, channel members are partly help with that. I don't think I'd be able to do a giveaway every week if it wasn't for the channel members. I'd probably only be able to do it maybe every month or every couple of weeks at the best, right? But thanks to the channel members, thank you. The other thing is, you know, you're so encouraging, and I do that once a month members giveaway. So it's usually a little nicer knife, kind of an exclusive knife, not just a budget banger. Hopefully something that you'll enjoy, want to give away if you don't want it yourself. Right, so I do that once a month. So keep an eye out for that. And then also the channel member sticker. Like I said, as long as you're currently a member and you've never asked or never received a sticker, you never asked for a sticker and you never got one for being a channel member, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a little channel sticker and a thank you note. That includes brand new channel members, those who've been members all along who never asked, those who were channel members and then became channel members again and never had a chance to ask. As long as you're a channel member right now, email me. I'd love to mail you a little channel sticker, and thank you. Also, if this sounds interesting, you know, like, hey, I'd like to become a channel member, there is a link down below in the description. I have 3 different tiers. Love to have you. Don't ever feel obligated. I want you to, you know, just enjoy it. If you enjoy the content, thank you. Seriously, thank you. But if any of that sounds interesting, like sticker, giveaway, all that stuff, love to have you. I would be honored, sincerely honored to have you. All right. So that's my big thank you out to you on that. And if you didn't already get a chance to do so, I also have a Instagram page. So go check me out on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. And that's on Instagram at Robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. You guys have a great day and a great week. Bye.